Why does your cat stare right at you, then turn away like you're not even there? It feels rude. It feels personal. But most people miss what's really happening. And if you keep reading it the wrong way, you can accidentally teach your cat that being near you means pressure, not comfort. Here's the thing, this usually isn't about hatred. It's about choice. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down 7 reasons your cat ignores you on purpose, what they're actually feeling, and the small changes that make them start coming back on their own. And we'll come back at the end to the one reason that looks the coldest, but can actually mean something much deeper. 1. Your cat is not ignoring you because they don't care. They're ignoring you because you're treating attention like a command. Most people assume a cat should come when called the way a dog might. But here's the thing, cats don't really think in terms of pleasing you on demand. They think in terms of safety, control, and whether the interaction is worth it. If you call them over and over, walk straight at them, or reach down before they're ready, your cat doesn't hear affection. They hear pressure. And when a cat feels pressure, the smartest move is often to leave. That's the hidden consequence. You think you're trying to connect, but your cat learns that your voice sometimes means loss of control. So they start creating distance before you can close it. Do this instead. Say their name once, keep your body low, and let them choose the next move. No chasing. No cornering. No grabbing. Watch for this. When a cat feels in control, they often come to you faster than when you insist. And that leads into the next reason, because sometimes the problem isn't your cat's attitude at all. It's your timing. 2. You're interrupting whatever matters more in that moment. Most people assume their cat hears them and simply decides to be rude. But behind that, there's something deeper. Your cat may be watching a window, tracking a sound, sniffing a scent trail, or mentally checking their space. To you, that can look like doing nothing. To your cat, it can feel like a full-time job. If you call them in the middle of that, they don't always want to switch gears just because you asked. And if you keep interrupting them, they start learning that your presence means their focus gets stolen. That's the hidden cost. They ignore you more because you keep arriving at the worst possible time. Do this instead. Wait for a pause, use a soft voice, and offer something good like a treat or a toy at the moment they already turn toward you. Don't force the handoff. Let it feel like their idea. And if this is making you rethink a few of your cat's weird little habits, hit like and subscribe, because most cat owners never realize how much their timing shapes the relationship. And once you understand that, the 3rd reason becomes the most obvious one of all. 3. This is the mistake most owners make without even noticing it. They try harder when the cat backs away. They call louder. They walk faster. They pick the cat up when the cat clearly didn't ask to be picked up. They keep reaching, petting, and talking, hoping the cat will finally warm up. But here's the thing, to a cat, that doesn't feel loving. It feels relentless. It feels like you're ignoring their first answer. And when that happens, your cat usually does the opposite of what you want. They pull away more. They hide longer. They become less likely to approach on their own. The hidden consequence is huge. The more you chase attention, the more you teach your cat that being near you means they lose their space. So what do you do instead? Stop pushing. Create short, predictable moments where good things happen around you, meals, treats, gentle play, calm talk, and then let the session end before your cat gets overwhelmed. Leave them wanting more. That's how trust grows. And watch for this, because the next reason is sneakier. Sometimes your cat ignores you not because you're too much, but because your body is saying something you didn't realize. 4. Your body language may be shouting too intense, even when your voice sounds sweet. Most people assume cats care most about what you say. But cats read your posture first. If you lean over them, stare directly into their face, reach from above, or move quickly toward them, many cats feel cornered. Not because they're dramatic. Because their instinct says a direct top-down approach can mean danger. That's the hidden problem. You may think you're being affectionate, but your cat experiences it as invasive. So they ignore you, freeze, or slip away before things get uncomfortable. Do this instead. Turn your body a little sideways, crouch down, slow your movements, and let them come to the hand instead of the hand coming to them. A slow blink helps. A low, calm voice helps. Even sitting on the floor can completely change how your cat reads you. And if you're wondering why your cat seems friendlier when you're busy and less friendly when you're trying hard, that's not random. The next reason explains that perfectly. 5. Your cat may be choosing other things over you because those other things are simply easier, safer, or more rewarding. Here's the thing. Your cat is not living in a blank room with only one interesting option. There's the window, the couch, the sunny patch on the floor, the food bowl, the scratching post, the smell from the hallway, the other pet. Even the sound of a bag crinkling can be more exciting than an unpredictable human. Most people assume love should beat all of that automatically. But cats don't rank affection the same way we do. They follow patterns. If your attention is random, if play ends too fast, or if every approach means being picked up, your cat may decide the environment is simply the better deal. The hidden consequence is that you become background noise instead of a source of good things. Do this instead. Become the reliable provider of calm, play, and rewards. Same time, same tone, same routine. Let your cat learn that choosing you usually leads to something pleasant. And if you've ever said, "My cat ignores me when I want attention, but follows me around when I'm doing chores," pay attention, because that's exactly what the 6th reason is about. 6. You're asking at the wrong time. Cats are not available in the same way all day long. Most people assume a cat has a simple mood problem when they ignore them. But behind that, there's often just timing. Your cat may be in a resting phase, a hunting-like burst of energy, or still carrying stress from something that happened earlier. If you try to force cuddles when they're wired, or demand play when they want to sleep, the message they get is that you don't read them very well. And when a cat feels misunderstood, they usually stop offering much at all. That's the hidden consequence. Not because they're mad forever, but because they're trying to protect their own rhythm. Do this instead. Learn their active windows, invite interaction after food or play, and use toys instead of your hands when they're in a high-energy mood. That makes you feel safe and fun at the same time. And we'll come back to the one warning sign at the end, because if your cat's ignoring you suddenly changes, the meaning can be very different. 7. Sometimes the biggest clue is that the ignoring is new. If a cat who usually greets you, follows you, or asks for attention suddenly starts acting distant, don't just label it as attitude. Here's the thing. Possible reasons can include pain, stress, anxiety, or another health issue, and if the change is abrupt or lasting, it's worth considering a vet. Cats hide discomfort incredibly well. So when they start avoiding touch, refusing closeness, or disappearing more than usual, they may be trying to protect themselves, not punish you. The owner mistake here is assuming it's emotional drama and pushing even harder. But to the cat, that feels like pressure when they already don't feel right. The hidden consequence is twofold. You can miss a real problem, and you can make your cat even more defensive. Do this instead. Watch for changes in appetite, litter box habits, grooming, energy, or hiding. Give them quiet, easy access to safe spaces. Reduce noise. Lower the pressure. And if the change doesn't make sense, get a professional opinion. Because this is the part most people miss when they ask, "Why does my cat ignore me on purpose?" Sometimes it isn't rejection at all. It's your cat saying, "I need space, I need timing," or "I need you to read me better." And honestly, that's not cold. That's communication. So when your cat looks right through you, don't rush to take it personally. Sometimes the silence is just a boundary, waiting to become trust. And the day they choose you anyway, that's the real magic. If this changed how you see your cat, click one of the videos on screen to learn what their other behaviors really mean.